What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. Big shout out to my doggy dads for coming through and boosting the coin up, no doubt about it. Oh no, here we are again, people. Here we are again. The Errol Osexuals have lost their head, losing their head as we speak. Is it just me, or does these gloves look loaded? Oh, stop it. And the comments was wild, people. The comments was wild. They were saying things like, yeah, it makes sense now, because remember the Avanesian fight. The Avanesian fight, Terence had some tape loose. And they were, oh yeah. So they're basically jumping on that bandwagon. But from what I saw, I think it was an uppercut and a hook. I think Crawford caught Avanesian with it was an uppercut and a hook combination. I think it was backhand, uppercut, and then he whipped a left hook, or the southpaw version of that. Either way, trust me, there was no tape about that combination. The combination Terence Crawford lit Avanesian up with, there was no tape about it. In fact, Avanesian could have only hoped for some more tape. You know what I mean? Or less tape. Whatever way you want to look at it, he could have hoped for some. At that point, the combination Terence Crawford hit Avanesian with, only God can judge that one. Do you understand? We can sit here and talk about tape or no tape. It's beyond mortal humans. Yeah? No point talking about it. Like I said, God needs to look into that one. Nothing to do with no tape. Anyway, so these guys are losing their ish right now, and unfortunately for them, I'm the first one to jump on a bandwagon. That makes sense. If something has a bit of legs to it, like Tyson Fury's flappy gloves, that was suspect. I've never seen gloves doing this. Never seen it. And if you ever put gloves on yourself, they just don't do that. Gloves go forward. They don't open up like this. Never seen it once in my life. Flapping around. Fair play. I'll run with that. This, his gloves are loaded. I'm not sure. Oh, look, there is a bit of a bump there. Is that a bump there? Maybe it's his hand. Oh, look, there's a big bump, loaded bump there. Listen, I think the most important thing we can do here is, probably could have ignored it, but nonetheless, is look at both of their gloves. Yeah? Here we go. And that's, in fact, these Everlast gloves, they do have a bump at the back. Well, clearly, look at Errol Spence's. There's a big bump there. If you didn't know any better, if you were a complete casual, you'd say, oh, look, Errol Spence's gloves are loaded too. Because look at this big bump there. You don't even hit people with that part. So, if anything, it's going to tire your arms out and get you gassed after 2 rounds. Maybe Errol Spence's gloves were loaded. That explains. Is that gyno there? Oh my, his nipple. Oh my God, he's on cycle. Errol is on cycle, people. Look at that big nipple. Look at that udder. Chicken hell. Damn. Errol got whooped whilst on cycle. Interesting, fascinating that, isn't it? That big gyno nipple dropping down. Look at that. It's like an udder. He's about to lactate off that one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I've worked it out now, how Errol took such a whooping. His gloves were loaded at the back. Look, it's loaded, people. That's a loaded glove. Some reason they put a whole bunch of weights in this part of his glove, and it weighed his arms down. And that's why he was gassed after 2 rounds. But yeah, on a serious note, look, people, Errol Spence's gloves and Terence Crawford's gloves, there's nothing in there. Not even close. Apart from Terence Crawford's hands of God. You're right. And that's why ultimately, when I made this, or when I planned on making this video, I'm not mad at the Errol Osexuals. Yeah? The Errol Osexual fans, I'm not mad at them. Because, trust me, if it was my dude, if I had to witness my dude take a whooping like Errol Spence got, I'd be talking about, it's the gloves and this. I can't lie to you. I was even saying it could be the aliens. The aliens could have come down and changed Terence Crawford's DNA in the night one a few months ago, and just changed it all up, maxed all of his stats out. That, genuinely. So, how can I sit here? How can I, talking about aliens, critique someone talking about loaded gloves? It looked like that. Terence Crawford put a loaded glove ass whooping on dude. Do you understand? Anyone who critiques these guys trying to find an answer, you can't blame them. Yeah, what we saw was not natural. There must be some sort of thing in there that ain't right. Things ain't supposed to go this way. It was brutal. I've never seen anything like it, truth be known. Yeah? So, when things don't make sense in life, humans have to find an answer for it. Oh, it's the loaded gloves. Unfortunately, there ain't no evidence of it at all. Yeah? But again, look at this guy's face, man. If your man's has a face like this, the gloves are loaded. You see them once? It's a bit like, I saw a video the other day, it was kind of peak. I might even do a video on it. Some next Donny was boxing. Two dusty hood dudes, it looked like. Anyway, two dusty hood dudes are boxing, yeah? One gets clipped. And at the end of the video, you hear the guy go, Dad, or Daddy. Like, you know what I mean? You hear it was peak to listen. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he gets clipped. He's on the floor murmuring, like, and his son's like, it's mad. It's like, it's a mad concept. But my point is, that's one of them ones similar to this, where that dude, when he eventually came to, I assume, he would have told his son, oh man, his glove was loaded. Yeah, oh man, I slipped. Yeah, you have to justify it. You can't possibly say this guy lit me up. This guy with the hands of God lit my ass up. Like it was my birthday. Do you understand? So, fair play to them. Fair play to them for trying to work this one out, because it is a mystery, in my opinion. Yeah, the level of whooping Terence Crawford handed out, it needs to be investigated. I'm sick of hearing about all these UFOs. Someone look into this. Yeah, where is Terence Crawford getting this pattern from? Who put him onto this kind of game? I ain't never seen this game before. I haven't seen it, people. Oh, YB, you stay hating on Floyd Mayweather. Floyd don't know nothing. That's my point I'm making, people. All you man who suck Floyd off, yeah? Floyd can't even tie Terence Crawford's boots. And hence, we need to look into it. This guy is the eighth wonder of the world. Do you understand? Some scientists look into this one. Work out what exactly going on. Oh, but YB, these fake news UAPs, they have instantaneous acceleration. Listen, man. Crawford has instantaneous arse whooping. He whooping his ass there. He whooping his ass there. He was like, wasn't he? He was like whipping this in, rolling, whipping that in, stepping back, popping him in his job. It was fascinating, people. Bottom line, yeah, with these whole fake news UAP things, they keep saying there's no discernible propulsion. Again, Crawford weren't even breathing. Does this guy breathe air? I don't know. After watching that fight, I couldn't tell you. This guy ain't processing oxygen. He might be like solar powered or something. Because he weren't breathing. He was sitting there calm as a whatever. Just cooling. In fact, he was so chilled. I did a video on my other channel, YB USA, yeah. He was so chilled. He was clowning on Jamal Charlo in the middle of the fight. He put down Errol Spence and was clowning dude on the ropes. Clowning Jamal Charlo on the ropes like it was, I don't know what. I've never seen anything like that, people. How much cardio do you have to be in the middle of a fight? I think it was round 8. To be in round 8 of a fight where you've been whooping on someone. And have enough energy and enough brain capacity to be doing something else as well. And then continue to whoop on dude. He ain't breathing air, people. Yeah, look into this, NASA. You must. It don't make no sense. He doing something else. He photosynthesizing. I think that's what it is. In fact, never mind the gloves here. Look at these lights here. I've worked it out. Terence Crawford. These were... Okay, yeah. Terence Crawford was cheating, people. 100% he cheating. These lights here are UV lights. And Terence Crawford is a photosynthesizer. He's a plant, essentially. He's organic. Pure organic. Pure organic, raw, skinny hood strength. He just suck up energy from these lights. That's what it was. That's why he doesn't need to breathe. He just out here absorbing energy from the UV rays. You know what I mean? But trust me, you best believe it's one of these ones. Anyway, yeah, this is all BS, people. Nothing wrong with his gloves. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and leg off the bar 100%, no doubt.